We are all here today, surrounded by the beauty of the ocean, to celebrate the joining of Bridget and Brian in marriage. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. Despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It is the great unifier, our one universal truth, that no matter who we are, where we come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. And that's why you both are standing here today.
So for those of you who don't know me well, you might wonder how Bridget and I became best friends. You see, Bridget and I grew up together in a town called Montgomery. Go Cougars. We essentially were an infamous duo that always traveled together and attended events together. Somehow, I missed one of the most important days of Bridget's life. Bridget and Brian met at one of the finest horse racing tailgates of New Jersey, known as The Hunt, hence their hunt for love. It was immediately after that weekend when Bridget first told me about Brian. At first, I wasn't sure how to react because I wasn't there the day they met. But he sounded great initially, and over time, once Bridget continued telling me things about Brian, things just got better and better. Hearing about Brian was one thing, but meeting Brian surpassed my expectations. I could immediately tell that Brian is exactly what Bridget described to me, and that he is truly someone who can make Bridget happy for the rest of their lives.
We are all here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't simply happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. It's a million little moments that come between the big moments. These everyday moments fuse together into one lifetime experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not to be described. Will you, Bridget and Brian, be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next?
We will.
By the power of your love and commitment to each other, and by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Mr. and Mrs. Brian Magner, Jr.
Really happy everybody can share Brian and Bridget's special day with us. As you know, the weather's great. Even God was smart enough not to mess with Bridget on her wedding day, okay? So let's talk a little about how Brian and Bridget met. So Bridget organizes this bus trip for the hunt. So one of the guys calls up Bridget and says, hey, I have somebody else that wants to go on this trip. So there's about 20 requirements. Somehow Brian passed the requirements, so he knew once he cleared that hurdle, it was, easy sailing from there, right? Bridget and Brian They're both incredibly talented young people, and they're going to make a great team. They already have. They're going to have a great life together. So I just want to thank Brian, all of Brian and all of his family, and to our family. Have a toast to Brian and Bridget. Thanks, everybody.
Brian, the younger brother that I never had. This is our third lifelong milestone that we now share together. You were my best man in 2012. You held Patrick as his godfather when he was baptized in 2016. And now here we are today, celebrating another milestone in which I've had the privilege in standing next to you as your best man. Bridget. Bridget. You've made it easy for us. In the short period of time that we've known you, you've made it easy for us to get to know you and love you. With your dedication in maintaining a thorough social media footprint. And I have to say, in full transparency, we've never had this type of visibility into Brian's life, so thank you. To the both of you, life is going to start moving fast if it isn't already. Try your best to stay in the moment. Smile, be affectionate, transparent, compliment each other every day, and support one another as you continue to grow as individuals and as a family. And most important, laugh and have fun along the way. I am so excited to have a front row seat as the two of you embark on this next journey together, and I wish you nothing but the best.
So over these past couple of years, you have made my best friend feel like the luckiest woman in the world. With all that's changed over these years, one thing I am confident that will not change is the love that these two share for each other. I have had the privilege of witnessing you two grow closer together, and let me tell you, you are truly meant for each other. So as you continue to navigate through your journey of life together, always remember your love for each other is what matters the most. To Mr. and Mrs. Brian Magner, may you have many years together. May you never forget why you fell in love. And cheers to both of you. I love you very much.